So if you're new at phone flipping, you'll see a lot of people talk about ESN and bad ESN phones, and I guess I'm actually a little fresh on the accurate definition. But when I hear bad ESN, I think like, okay, a phone you can't sell local, or a phone that's going to have a problem down the road. And so to me, that's just either an inaccurate description or just doesn't matter. So it's one or the other, which both of them lead to you being able to sell most of your phones locally if you want to. Do not resell local, like new phones that are brand new in box, phones that are new, used, but maybe like, let's say, less than 3 months old. As long as you adhere to that, and then judge your customer based on, seriously, how they look, how they act, how they smell. I don't know. They show up looking like they're gonna report the phone. There's no way that you're gonna be able to know that, except for you to use your own judgment that you think that could happen. If you think that could happen, by all means, send it to a direct buyer. That's what you should do, just to be safe. Other than that, we're looking at a 1 to 3% chance maybe of it being any problems on the back end, as long as it's over 3 or 4 months old, and you look at your customers, size them up, and make a good life decision on what you think that person's going to do on the back end. And I've actually asked people, like, are you going to report this? Of course they say no, but then again, how well can you read people? Can you read them well? And some people say no, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. So anyway, when I'm in these groups, I see a lot of people saying, like, you're gonna have all these problems on the back end and all the blah blah blah. And yeah, that could be true in your area, I guess. I live in one of the most dangerous, terrible cities in the country. It's not true in my area. I don't know if dangerous and terrible cities equals bad ESN more often, or people reporting stuff more often, but I guess I just say that to say, like, hey, it ain't like I live in the Ritz, where people, have no incentive whatsoever to try to, think about short-term come-ups. So anyway, yeah, resell your phones locally without a whole lot of fear or issue there. Anyone saying anything else, I guess I'm open to hearing your reasons or why you think that, but I've done hundreds, and it has happened. It has happened. I would say, I don't know, maybe 10 times, and half of those or more could have been rectified if, when my store sold them, or the store that sells my phones, if they had checked it before they sold it. Because a lot of times, like, I don't resell them locally right away. I'm getting a bunch of phones. I don't list them the same day. It could be a week before I sell it, which kind of is a pro tip in itself. You don't want to maybe sell it right away. Wait a week, wait 2 weeks if you have the cash. And that's like a long-term strategy. The longer you wait, the less chance. People aren't saying, I'm going to report this in 3 months. They're saying, like, cool, got the cash here. Let me go home, submit my report or whatever. And so they do it pretty quickly. So there's only one case that I can think of that happened like a year later, where it somehow got blacklisted. But even then, it didn't show blacklisted. It was very strange. Anyway, I swapped them out for another phone and then shipped theirs in, and got a decent value for it. So I don't know what else to add there, but that is a major myth that they're all bad ESN, they're all going to get blacklisted, and it's just generally not true. If you just try to sell them all locally, it's not true. But if you take that and scale that back to not selling new and judging your customer, which it's okay to judge people, it's okay to stereotype. You got to. We're in business here to make money, and on the back end, you can't be selling phones that are getting reported and pissing your local community off. So, judge the hell out of people in the name of doing the right thing for your business and for your future customers, And just know that most of these phones are not getting blacklisted or having any sort of issues on the back end. That is all.